Hello, everyone. Hello. Thank you for joining me today, and I will start sharing the news. Let's see. The first news. The first news is that in SCAR, um, SKARRED, Scary, Scar, Scared Ghost. Scary Ghost. Okay, Scary Ghost. But instead of C, it's K. Yeah, okay. So in this, okay, so let me switch to, oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, okay, let me change the sound. Okay, so in scaredghost.com, the news is that the ghost howls. Okay, so let's see. The title is Hands On with the New Facebook Avatars. So yeah, so right now we have a lot of the VR or AR softwares that has avatar features. For example, like before I had some avatar adjustment in, I think Apple in Apple Watch, or I think there's an app on Apple. It's called Apple Me or something. And then pretty much I can customize it, and later on I can put into Memoji, right? It's kind of like a Memoji. And then I can, that Memoji, there are a lot of really fun, interesting facial expression, and I can put, make it as, represent me, and then put it as Memoji, and it's 3D. So I think Facebook right now they are doing kind of like the same thing, but it's more full body. As for Apple's emoji is more like a fashion, facial, like yeah. So pretty much I can adjust my hairstyle, eyebrows, eyelash, eye color, face color, and wear glass or not, or other other styles. So same as Facebook. Facebook right now they are customizing the avatars. So pretty much when you log into Oculus 2, you can adjust your avatars now. So pretty much you can see that if you log into Oculus 2, you can see a screen that let you select an avatar to get started. So you can see nearly you can find um, anyone that, or like any template that similar to you, and you can start customize it. So yeah, they have a lot of very cool templates. Yeah, so I think on Reddit, right, someone was complaining about they want some Jewish little hats or something, and then Facebook they are likely to include everyone. So pretty soon they will have nearly every religions, every skin color people, or and every types of people, they will put it as template. After you select a template, you can start adjusting your hairstyle, or like your eyelash, your clothes. But one of the drawback is that the clothing is the default genetic one. You can probably change like your body shape, right? But you couldn't really change the clothes or the outfit. That's the limitation. Okay, so there are some outfit you can choose, but you couldn't really adjust. For example, like you can choose the casual wear, or you can choose like some t-shirts or traditional stuff. And in Mark Zuckerberg's, I think it's Twitter, you can see, or on Facebook, yeah, on Facebook, his tweet. I think he probably, I think it's Facebook. Yeah, his post. You can see he was customizing his clothing as well. So yeah, in the future, Facebook will, try to include everyone, every clothes, and customize even more details for your VR experience. So yeah, so that will be very interesting. So if you can see my screen in Oculus, you can see right now you can pretty much customize and then do all the avatar customization. So yeah, so if Facebook just want to make avatars for Horizon and maybe some other meeting space, then this fit perfectly and it made a great job. But if they want to create a digital identity for all the users in all games and contests, then the mission has failed. Yeah, the theme of virtual identity is complicated, and I think we still have to find a company that nails down its perfect recipe. Yeah, so the author thinks that who's the author? The author, um, mm, oh, Scared Ghost. Yeah, um, the author mentioned that he thinks that it's probably not there yet to be, the virtual identity, but it's good enough for the users to use Facebook Horizon. Right. Okay. So, what do you think? If you have any comments, just let me know. Yeah. Through Clubhouse or through Discord. Okay. Let's see the second news. The second news is a sleek Nintendo interactive headset and more VR designs that prove this tech trend is here to stay. Wow, Nintendo right now is doing a VR headset, interactive headset. Okay, so this news is from Yanko Design, yankodesign.com. So YANKO design.com. I think the news is from April, it's on April 26th, 2021 by Shrishti Mitra. Shrishti Mitra. Okay, so yeah, okay, so I really like Nintendo's design. It's really sleek and one color, and you can see like Nintendo, like big logo, just print on the side of that. This design reminds me of Snapchat spectacles design because they all use like a really poppy color, which tailors to more younger demographics, and also I really like, the casual look and more like a fashion look compared with, like a lot of VR headset that look to developer, more like targeting on developer. They have a big headset and looks like really military, right? Those like gimmicky or like those more military, more bulky headset. But if you see this looks like a ski gargle. Like if you go to ski and you can pretty much wear this gargle for So I think and the design is really really sleek. Yeah, and looks like a fashion accessory. So yeah, so right now you can see pretty much VR. um, Now Nintendo is jumping in, which means that um, I would say for VR now, I think for game industry is still fine, not rocking out, but as for enterprise, for VR or MR for enterprise, for military, for I would say surgery, right, or for medical, those are growing really fast. The gaming industry still trying to catch up. So yeah, so I think Nintendo right now they are working on the headset, which means that you see Apple is working on the headset, even though their mixed reality or AR headset, it's you need to put an iPhone in. It feels like 10 years ago or like 5 years ago. Like I feel like Apple is totally really really behind the whole hardware. I think software is fine, like AR kit is fine. but the hardware is totally behind the current marketing. So right now, I think the VR headset. So Nintendo is doing a really good job of nailing down and tailor to the young, casual, or like normal customer, like targeting a young, probably around Gen Z or young millennials, right? And then and HTC Vive, I still think every time when I wear HTC Vive, I feel like I am a fly, right? I have a really big eyes and like I don't know, I just feel like it's so big here. But I think in Nintendo, everything looks pretty sleek. It's just a normal sunglass or something, and looks pretty light. I don't know how it will look. And so we will see how the experience goes. Yeah, and then the third news is that virtual reality in education market to reach USD $13 million by 2026. Introduction of Virtusi, a non-demand educational platform by quality executive partners to make this happen. Okay, so the point of it is that uh, right now, VR for education will rock. Why? Because during pandemic, people need to stay at home, right? But if kids need to get a better education, they have to go on Zoom. But if Zoom is not, immersive enough for kids to learn, then VR, stand out, right? So for example, like Pico Interactive, a leader of Victory VR and XR and VR platforms, along with education solutions, announced that it has signed an agreement to educate children with its remote learning tools during the pandemic. So pretty much um, uh, VR allows kids to do some laboratory experiment with like immersive experience, right? Because in lab, right, kids can adding up stuff and by hands-on touch all the equipment. Kids can learn more instead of Zoom education, which you need to look at the monitors and you know trying to figure out what it will look like in 3D space with some hands-on equipment. So VR really will play a very important roles uh, during pandemic and after pandemic. Okay, the fourth news is Star Wars Pinball in VR is our new favorite virtual reality um, escape. Okay, so we know that Disney bought Star Wars, right? And then right now it seems like there's a company. Okay, so basically this news is from CNET by Scott Stein 2 hours ago. So pretty much in this news, and you can find this news on amsn.com. Okay, so Zan Studios Star Wars Pinball VR pretty much has a lot of small fun games like arcade style uh, games, and you can have a lot of immersive experience. And also there are a lot of really fun arcade games tied it to Star Wars. You know how Star Wars is an entire world, and especially with the execution, like Disney's execution, it's phenomenal. When I saw the trailer, I saw a lot of really creative fun arcade games related to Star Wars. And then also there are a lot of fun little things that yeah like display on the shelf. So those are really really interesting. If you are interested, you can go to today's news, Star Wars Pinball in VR. um, you know like and try it out and have fun. Okay, so today we don't have a lot of guests, so yeah, so today is just me, and I report the news to you. If you like it, feel free to join the Discord live. Discord live is easy. All you need to do is to scan the QR code on the banner, and then you can get in and just show up um, at 9 a.m. Right, I'm always here. And yeah, for me, I think it's good to keep a routine. It's kind of forced me to wake up early and start reading the news. And I like reading. I find out that every day after reading, I am a better person every day. Yeah, sometimes we don't need to, you know, to care about whether people want to join or not, because I know today there is no one. Yesterday there was a lot of people, but today there's no one. I feel like, oh wow, yeah, a little, sad more, but not that sad. But I told myself that's fine. We will see tomorrow, right? I will be always here. Okay, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.